2 International Market Abakaliki shut down for an hours as Mamad crowd troop for 2022 Thanksgiving Holy Mass service in the market. The clergy who speak in the occasion, Very Reverend Father Abraham Wale, Chairman Southeast Khan, in his word charged all market women to make sure that they obtain their certificate of occupancy CFO before the regime of this government elapsed into 2023. That if they did not get their CFO before next government enters into 2023, whoever that paid for any shops can be override by the government.
There's no evidence. And then in the law on Atomoto is a way established evidence of ownership. A purported evidence of ownership can form a substandard minor witnesses. Now, Nanya the children don't remember power. Over a good Nathan, and quality of overriding interest in the case of use. As soon as you could have gone for the one. I am marrying table lot 1, owners, lot 2, owners, lot 3, owners, lot 4 and 5, general. But can go 2 for the one. I need not a general. A place where there is no structured discipline, illegality becomes normality. Jesus. Chetabandi Diana Jesus. Chetaba government Naha Jesus. Chetabani speaker Naha Jesus. Chetanani governor Naha Jesus. Oju tuya a na-ekwu n'azụ ma eke ruru na mmiri onye ji arụ nye ya nke onye kwesịrị ịtụsọ tụọ ya onye nwaji ka onye tụrụ buchie mmaji gwuru mmaji na Jizọs ndị gọọmenti na-ejekwasị unu na henwọgụ.
The Thanksgiving service, which was combined with empowerment of some selected women and the disabled from different local governments of Ebonyi State. The chairman of the association, Lot 2 International Market Women, Adeze Akochi, in her address, assured Governor Umahi that where he stands is where they all stand as he moves from Centenary City to Aso Rock come 2023.
Decision is our vision. God bless about and ground shift from Centenary City to Aso Rock Villa come 2029 May 2023 to the glory of God and development of Nigeria.
Ms. Akochi used the medium to request for 3 things from the governor: car for ease and mobility of the association, financial empowerment, and so on.
We humbly place the following request before you, sir. Just because the human ones are unlimited, even as you have done so much for market women, we argue for a bus of easier movement of our timid members. 2, more empowerment and appointment of our members into position of trust. 10, as market women, we need grants and loans to boost our businesses. Finally, today is indeed a special moment of our life, for we have the opportunity to once again say thank you for all you have been doing for the market women, and the Ebonyans at large. We say thank you. We say thank you, Daddy. Long live Akubaraha. Long live the digital governor of the market women. Long live incoming president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live Ebonyi State. attention. Chief Mrs.
The governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer David Mai, who was represented in the occasion by Honorable Speaker, House of Assembly, Ebonyi State, Francis Ogbonyanwifru, in his words said that the place international market was totally a waterlogged and it is a totally inhabitable. And today, Ebonyi State's government made it possible to be a market area.
And also enumerated what we've been able to do in order to reclaim this area, knowing fully well that this area was a seriously waterlogged area and it was totally inhabitable. And today, the government of Ebonyi made it possible for the market to be in this great area, and it's working. But the most important thing is said that every one of you ought to have their CFO before the tail end of this administration. We'll do everything as government, and it's good the permanent secretary is here. We also relate that to the commissioner and to the also commissioner for land, survey and housing, to make sure that there's expedite action and make certificate of occupancy available to every owner of a shop in these markets before the end of this administration. Knowing fully well that this is the hub and the engine room of this government. He said there is territories that hold the government, but this is the most important one, because this is the center of the economy of these states, and we can never play with the economy of these states, because you are the one feeding us. You must be practical on this moment. You are the one feeding us. If you close this market for 3 or 2 weeks now, even government will beg you to open the market. The governor said I should tell you that it's with you 24 hours. And all your requests, 3 requests made. One is very difficult, because this is an association and this is market. And I must tell you, the other 2 requests, we have been accommodating many of you in our government, and those that we've been able to accommodate at the past did exceedingly very well, and we look forward to get many of them involved again with the discharge of our functions as government. And we are very much happy with you as government, and we assure you that we will continue to work with you until the end of the administration, and we are one, and we will continue to be one.
The Commissioner for Market and Park Development, Honorable Ezenwachukwueze, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, said that it's only those who paid completely for their shops will get their CFO before the end of this administration.
Who have paid completely for their shops that will get their CFO before the end of this administration. If you don't complete the payment of your shop, you will not be qualified for CFO. The Honorable Commissioner said I should emphasize that to you.
The Commissioner urged the market women to enforce no street hawking order in the lot, as Governor does not tolerate hawking in the market.
The Governor does not tolerate street hawking in any of the lots. So it's expected that market women will enforce the no hawking order in their lot.
Mrs. Nena Otuonye, the Secretary of the Market Women Lot 2, highlighted the aims of the association, Market Women for Empowerment and Development.
Aim of this organization, the name is Market Women Organization for Empowerment and Development. That is why last year we started by empowering the less privileged, the people with physically challenged people, to enable them work. Some of them cannot work, so they need to work with the help of wheelchair. And today we extended it to the less privileged and some of our members that cannot afford sewing machine for their wards and children. So we're able to provide some sewing machine for them and clothes for the less privileged of our members.
Mrs. Otonye as well used the opportunity to celebrate the governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer David EBONYI, saying, with him they are able to go this far, that they never have it better than this until this administration emerged.
And we use this opportunity to also celebrate His Excellency, Engineer Apostle David EBONYI, for with him we were able to go this far. We've never had it better than this until this administration. The marketmen came to a limelight through this administration. By the time the governor empowered the marketmen with 150 million, which we shared to our team members from the 13 local government areas and urban, to make sure that each and every one of them were able to get a token of 18,000 naira, which some of them are still trading with it. And that is why at any time we are called for any activities concerning the governor, you see those women that he empowered coming out in mass to appreciate him. We are not politically motivated. We are motivated by his good works. And we know that he that have been doing these good works, like Oliver Twist, will continue to do more. So we thank His Excellency for all he's been doing for us. And just like the address of the president said today, that his vision is our ambition. We are solidly behind him. Anywhere he goes, we go. Because he showed Ebonyi light. Ebonyi is usually referred to dust of the nation, but today is a reference point to all the nation.
Mrs. Rebecca Anyigo, the treasurer of the association, said they will use any possible means to make sure that tenants in the market completed their shop rents to enable them collect their certificate of occupancy before this administration elapsed on 2023.
We have been trying all our possible best to make sure that the aim is well achieved by persuading or using any measure we like that is not harmful or discourage, to make sure that people pay for their shops, so that the CFO will be issued to them, so that all our efforts here will not be in vain.
The Vice President of the Association Market Women Lot 2 International Market, Abakaliki, said she is happy because it is what they look for in this day, and as well said they are the head of grassroots, and that is why they are market women.
Because no, yeah, I governor Mario name, governor Nagana grassroots, and in Nanya market women need never this grassroots. I am Mirai, I am Brondaya. Osni, I told you Gano getting the police states. You open in a so far, Nibonia and I can make him power, and don't empower local government by local government. I got fun and do more in Jureba because no one didn't have to try women empowerment to governor. Now, can't you cook on a president? I'm going to hear as rock. I want what do you got to say and also because so what pushing my states, men Nigeria got them.
Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, The Mirror TV on YouTube, The Mirror on Facebook, DMC TV and Co on Facebook page. Subscribe and follow us on this channel as we give you the latest as it happens here in Ebonyi State and outside the state. For sponsorship, call this line showing on the screen or email us on the email showing on the screen mbamsylvester@gmail.com. Thank you and God bless you as you subscribe.